Alright. Huh. Sorry. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. So hopefully this part won't take me forever to upload. Because I don't plan on recording about 5 hours. Which was a nightmare to upload. Because I split the video up halfway and then I had to... It was just a lot that you don't care about. Who is this? This is Mr. Dupre. I think so. So we need to wait to talk to Mr. Toussaint because I believe Mr. Toussaint is the one that had the fight with Miss Dean. Other than that, I don't think there's really much else. I mean, we could research some Irish mythology, I guess. Go ahead and focus more on that. Miss Dean's attendance, right? There's also, I actually wrote down some stuff. We also need to dream lucidly, so we may do that also. Also wrote down some stuff that we needed to remember. For example, there's some safes, that we need to look at, and there's also something that Quarantine did in the bathroom that I needed to come back later for. So a lot I can do. To start off with, let's go to the bathroom. Oh, where do I know this symbol from, though? Somewhere in my notes, I reckon, but, like, weird. Oh, is it this? Maybe, I guess. Okay. Well, at least I know what symbol I have to get. Now, if you recall, Quarantine is the lady whose family seems to not have good luck when it comes to living. What? What is all this? Is she trying to summon somebody? Something? Hypothesis unlocked. Evidence. Okay. Right. Quarantine Quinn's goal is to perform a blank to blank the blank from the blank. Okay. So she wants to perform a summoning ritual to remove the curse from the Quinn family. What if I know what happened here?
Miss Quinn wants to lift the curse on her family. I should find and confront her about this.
Now, why is this my problem, though? What does that have to do with finding Miss Dean? I don't see how this is my problem. Where is she even at? Child, we don't know. Okay. I'll find her when I find her, man. Since we have the time, I feel like we should go ahead and dream lucidly. But first, let me make sure Mr. Toussaint isn't in his room. He's not. Fitting. Okay. Because it takes like 31 minutes to dream lucidly. It's peaceful. I can feel my eyelids getting heavy. It seems like music can be used to help me get into the right state of sleep to have some lucidity during it. It's possible I could return to that strange nightmare I had on my first night here. Given that so many people seem to be experiencing it, I can't rule out the possibility that something of use in my investigation is buried somewhere inside it. There, a visual anchor. If I want to explore the shared dream, then this is the best I have to represent it. Miss Dean's journal. Now it's asleep, I say, as if this isn't an insane idea. But if it works, I may learn something more about this dream by the time I awake. Music about to knock me out. Well, hello, I'm awake again.
Did it? Am I back in the dream?
Why did I run into that and it scared me? Okay. Is this picture here in the dream I had at first? This picture was not here.
A painting. In the place of the sigil from before. That's Sackville Street, back in Dublin. God, I miss Dublin. It is so simple compared to this place. The fireman. Why is there a picture of my club here? I wonder if I can find it. It can't be far. Perhaps beyond this.
So our brother died? Well, I thought our father knew Miss Dean's father.
You dog. Pull up a stool and I'll already No. This isn't right. This isn't him.
My bad. My bad. Oh,
Miss Dean?
clicked out the dialogue too quick.
I just want to go home. But every door, every window, every corridor leads to this house.
You look different than in the picture.
Home is so close. Just behind one more lock. Come to the Séance, Declan. Help me find the way out.
Miss Dean! She's gone. I'm awake. But it worked. I dreamt. It was the same as before, but it was as if I was seeing what was behind the dream. I saw my family, my home, Dublin.
Painting of Sackville Street right here.
I was trying to find these things. They felt so close. Just behind the next obstacle. My brother, waiting for me at the bar. I might have wandered forever searching for them. Certainly it felt that way, had Miss Dean not shown up. Or the presence behind her. That presence spoke true, Miss Dean, I believe. Did it conjure her too? As it did the images of home? Does it want me, or rather all of us, experiencing this dream to attend the séance? Or is that as far as it can get on its own journey out of this place?
And a painting of our brothers right here? In the club?
Something is different here.
You don't say.
This is the fireman. The club I attend. This, wasn't here before. That image. It was in the dream. Has the dream changed it here? Has it changed how I see this place? Am I
Oh.
only seeing this now because the lucid dreaming has opened my eyes to what is being shown to me?
I can see the shadows in my room.
It's changing back. It hasn't altered reality. The dream lingered a while, like a slow waking. Bled into the here and now, if only for a while. Would a longer sleep have resulted in the change lasting longer? Or maybe staying here for more time? What else is the dream changing that I am not aware of?
Good point. Good point. Good question.
Amen. It can't be. It has faded back to its original image. But for a brief moment, the image from my dream carried across to this place. Is this a painting of Dublin? Why is that all the way over here? It has faded back to its original image. But for a brief...
Interesting. Worth noting what the pictures changed back into. You know, like dear or brother. Okay. So we found all the evidence pieces for this, so let's make our hypothesis. We are all blank, blanks, blank, that is blank into blank. Alright. We are all experiencing reality's dream that is bleeding into reality. Okay, so this is not right. We are all experiencing a practitioner's dream that is bleeding into reality. No, that can't be it. Okay. We are all exploring a practitioner's dream that is bleeding to reality. No, okay. Maybe this isn't ritual, maybe? No, okay, okay. Let's look at the, you know, stuff here. So, shared dream. The record is kind of like the start to the ritual. And then there's buried messages that are kind of manipulating us into wanting to attend a seance. This still has to be this, though. What about we were all experiencing a shadowy figure's dream that is bleeding into reality? Okay, there we go.
This dream, we feel like we're wandering this place, trying to find a way out. Out to family, out to home. But we cannot. We can only get to the seance. It's blocking us. But it's not really us. There is something at the back of the dream. It's a dream. That same entity. So we are in its dream, experiencing its desires, its fears. And when we wake, the dream bleeds into our world. For a while at least. Perhaps longer the more it is experienced. I wasn't aware of the changes at first. I noticed them because I experienced the dream more lucidly than before.
So there's something that's making us want to attend a seance. And we're in its dream. And then when we wake, that dream we were in bleeds into our reality for a little while.
Which would explain why none of the others have mentioned the bleed in their journals or conversations. Well, regardless, everything points to the seance. I believe this entity spoke to me. True Miss Dean. It wants us to gather at the seance and help free it.
So this entity has Miss
I had a bad
Dean?
feeling about that event before. But now, it's clear that I must stop as many people as possible from attending.
So whoever this entity is wants us all to go to the seance, kind of like in a sacrificial kind of way. Because we have to stop as many people from attending. We're experiencing the dreams of some entity, and those dreams seem to bleed into our reality upon waking. So let's go down to the library then, which was Miss Quarantine maybe, Miss Quarantine. I keep wanting to say quarantine, not quarantine. She may be in the library. But if not, that's fine because we have to do some research anyway. Yeah, you.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating you?
Your goal is to perform a summoning ritual to remove the curse from the Quinn family, and yes, I'm saying this in front of everyone in this library. I don't care.
You figured that out, did you? Why I'm nose deep in all these godforsaken books. You're right, of course. I will... Well, you have a look about you that says I don't have to plead the veracity of my case. Is that right? Oh, thank God. That's what all my work is about. I'm trying to lift the curse before it kills the last of us. But just our luck, I've reached a dead end. After everything, all this work, all this death, it couldn't just be simple. God forbid. God forbid I actually manage it. I have it, you know. The name of the woman who cursed my family. Biddy Eve O'Connor. And if I could only speak to her, I might be able to appease her.
Now, what did Biddy do to curse her family and why?
But there are too many spirits with her name. And without some item from her, I just cannot reach her. And I can't see what else I could do about it.
Eve O'Connor, I imagine it's a very common name in Ireland.
I will keep trying, of course. But I think my fate is sealed. Mine and my little sisters. We'll all die like the rest of my family because of the cruelty of my ancestors.
You know, this kind of reminds me of, what's that one game? What remains of Edith Finch? I was about to say Edith Finch. Okay, what remains of Edith Finch? Where basically this girl, her family dies young, like they have like very mysterious deaths. And they think there's a curse on the family, when in reality, I mean, the game doesn't tell you this, but I think the assumption that some people have is that there is no curse, but since the people in the family think there's a curse, it causes them to be a bit careless about their life because it's like, oh, I'm cursed, I'm gonna die young anyway. And it's almost kind of like the grandma, at least, kind of likes the fact that there's a curse because she can then kind of like immortalize and kind of monopolize. I'm kind of not really telling the game right because this is one of those games where the more I say, the more I spoil. But long story short, the Finch family had, so they think, was a curse on them, where a lot of them had like weird, mysterious deaths when they were young, or they were maybe adults, but it was just like a weird, not common death, right?
Bastards.
Anyway.
All of them. And that's that. What else is there to say about it? I don't want to talk about this any longer. But, look, take this. If you find anything to do with it all, tell me, would you? And God knows there's nothing else for it.
Yeah, do we not feel like Barbosa's related to Quarantine Quinn? Like, I maybe not, but I feel like the game has been hinting at there being some connection between the two of them, right? So we now have to help her lift the curse. The Quinn family is cursed. That is not a fate I would wish on anybody. I must see if I can lift the curse. Miss Quinn said she needed to find something belonging to the spirit. Perhaps Miss Barbosa has something if her father is a part of the family. So I imagine the Quinn family comes from the O'Connors, correct? Oh, I know, the O'Connors were the people that laid the curse. Oh, so maybe Miss Barbosa's family are the ones that cursed the Quinn family. O'Connors are the ones that cursed. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, that I will do in some time. Can I still talk to you though? Have I talked to you at all? Why can't I talk to you about every single thing on this list? You've done some quite extensive research on the O'Connors, Miss Quinn. Well, yes. This is not something I am doing by halves, after all. There's just about every record I could possibly need in those papers. Plus a lot of magical notes. You can probably ignore those. That bit I've sorted out. They're mostly in the shorthand anyway. Did you leave this behind the library, Miss Quinn? That is my handwriting, certainly. It looks like, it's one of my notes. Magical theory. But I'm beyond the theorizing part now. I do want to talk to you about these missing pages. Why y'all was beefing? I gather you and Miss Dean had a falling out of sorts? I suppose that is a way to describe it. I do not make friends easily, Mr. Ward. I wonder why. I have a great deal of responsibilities, and I am left with little time for socializing. Evelyn came to me for help deciphering a grimoire, an ancient tome of spells, that being my speciality. I liked her. She was curious and sharp, and she was exciting to be around. Chaotic, which was a nice break from how ordered the rest of my life was. We became fast friends. Then one of her friends in the order showed up with a Sufu who had, or claimed to have, an original copy of the Pictotrix, with annotations not copied into later editions. She had to see it, of course, and all she needed to do was steal them some of my books as payment, and denounce me publicly too, though I still don't understand the why of that. To stop me coming after her, I suppose. I couldn't though. I was heartbroken. I washed my hands of it all and returned to my work. I would have been wiser to stick to my books in the first place. What's their timetable, actually? Truthfully, I think anyone would have a hard time getting me out of the library this weekend, Mr. Ward. Otherwise, I've missed Montavani's talk at 5, dinner. Okay, this already happened. I wish I could spend another day in the library, but I cannot. I suppose some variety would be good for me. I'll be in the church for the service at noon, and after some time in the graveyard, I have lunch at 1. I'm also seeing Dr. Callahan's talk at 3. I've yet to decide what I'll do between it and attending the silent dinner at 8, which then brings us to Séance at 9 p.m. I'm eager to see Miss Montavani's work. Okay. Did you see this happening? You're spending a lot of time in the library, aren't you? Don't go and tell me I gotta get some fresh air, Mr. Ward. I haven't the time. Nothing like that. I was just wondering if you knew where the burns came from. On the armchair, I mean. I do. Mr. Skerritt enjoyed a cigar in that chair the other night. He was to join us in a game of bridge, but he fell asleep after I drank too many. He's lucky he didn't do worse. I tossed it in the ashtray before it could catch. I'm not sure he ever noticed. Okay. Are you the sort to keep death mementos, Miss Quinn? At a certain point, it's all you can do. I have many. I keep my brother, Alexander, particularly close. He didn't die long ago. I miss him terribly. Okay, so that's your brother's thing. I think I am actually wanting to ask you about... Have you met Mr. Toussaint? It's the first opportunity I've had to put a face to the name. I made time to I made time to make my introductions. You're pleased to see him. I respect him and I respect his work. And, as I hear, he's perfectly decent about it. I haven't heard him hurling baseless accusations yet. He does important work, Mr. Ward. Anyone who tries to tell you there are no charlatans in the field deserves a good look. Or charlatans. Hard look themselves. Okay.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
Okay, so we do have some stuff we need to research. Yeah, this is something for Miss Isham, right? Or Hisham, rather. Right, research the vase. Got it. Okay, so tradition says that the Nectanebo, or it could be Nectanebo, the last native pharaoh of Egypt, was the greatest magician of all the pharaohs. His vase is shrouded in legend. It is said many adventurers and archaeologists have become obsessed with finding it throughout history. Once they attain it, they have a sudden and complete change in personality, often disappearing, leaving their lives and families behind. Oh, interesting. Okay. The last known owner of the vase was Wilhelmina Blake, whose uncle Lord Bernard Blake had recovered it from Giza in the late 1700s. She disappeared not long after that. The current whereabouts of the vase are unknown, but the Blakes have it. This vase sounds cursed. Why does she want it? Lovely how her bib just pops up here. Alright, who is Wilhelmina? She Dutch? Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29, 1828. Dang, she didn't even get to spend Halloween. Like, one last hurrah. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. The drawing room in this hotel. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology after her uncle, Lord Bernard Blake, gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition. The vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. After she vanished, her younger sister Elizabeth experienced episodes of melancholy and would roam the grounds searching for Wilhelmina, adamant that she had never left Blake Manor. No body was ever found for Wilhelmina, and so her final whereabouts and fate remain unknown. Right. What else did we need to look up regarding Irish mythology? I'm gonna read some stuff on my own though, like feathers for example, and I will be right back. Okay, wait, this is interesting. So, soul trapping is the unwillful binding of souls to an inanimate object. One such instance occurred during an expedition to Egypt conducted by Lord Thomas Blake of Doon. A number of what locals termed soul jars, remember this is what Cadhal used, were unearthed near a tomb and were brought to Dublin by Lord Blake for further examination. Lord Blake's young apprentice Harry cracked a skull on an ancient tablet in Blake's office and died almost immediately. Lord Blake, upon hearing the lad's anguished screams, ran into the office to find his apprentice's lifeless corpse bleeding out on the bench. The screams were coming from one of the soul jars, and to quell the wailing, Blake ordered that the jars be destroyed. Fascinating. Okay. Tell me more about Swifna. The Madness of Swifna tells the story of Swifna Mac Colmain, a king, a region in the northeast of Ireland, who tried to expel Bishop Ronan from church activities on his land. Swifna eventually attempts to murder the bishop and succeeds in killing the bishop's Salamis with a spear. In response, Bishop Ronan cursed Swivna that he would wander the land like a bird, and second, that he would eventually die by the spear just as he had killed the monk. The tale describes how Swivna wandered the world as a madman, moving from tree to tree until he eventually dies in the very way the curse was detailed. Throughout his mad wanderings, Swivna occasionally stops at each location to recite a poem. Some say that anyone who sees a bird or hears a poem will themselves be driven to madness. While you're here...
Mr. Ward, you need to talk to me.
I haven't even formed the hypothesis, my bad. You're coming to reclaim this vase. I just remember she's from Egypt. Ara Hisham's goal is to blank the blank, but she is blank because it is blank. Okay. Reclaim the stolen vase, but she is tired because it is cursed. No, this doesn't seem right. Is it because it's cursed? Yeah, that's not what that. It's not here. That doesn't make any sense. No. Obsessed because it is not here? Because it is cursed. Okay.
Miss Hisham is searching for a vase stolen by Wilhelmina Blake, but she doesn't know it's cursed. I should find and confront her about this.
I don't know if she doesn't know it's cursed. Wait, what? So the reason why she wants it so bad is because she's cursed by the vase. Okay, sure. Why the hell not?
Mr. Ward, you need to talk to me.
Oh wait, is this saying that I am not the brightest today? Is this saying that she's obsessed with the stolen vase because it's cursed in the first place? But didn't we just figure out she doesn't know it's cursed?
Cursed? If you're trying to dissuade me, you will need to choose more.
Or no, she's obsessed because it is cursed, but she doesn't realize it's cursed, which is why she's obsessed. Okay. Your goal is to reclaim the stolen vase, but you're obsessed because it is cursed.
You are serious?
I'm afraid so.
The thing hasn't left my mind since I first discovered its existence. Every moment I am awake, even when I am not, I think of that vase. If I'm very still, I feel it pulling me away from myself. And always, always, I hear a song in the back of my head I have never heard before. I wrote it down, though I do not know what for.
Does it include something about walking 500 miles?
Here. Do you see?
And walking 500 more?
Yet it seems so important.
Just to be the man who'd walk 500 miles? Oh, I'm sorry, walk 1,000 miles? No, Vanessa Carlton, we're not talking about Canada here, we're talking about
Not
Ireland.
just obsession, then. I will not be subject to such a thing. Will you help me? Will you find and destroy it?
Destruction of property.
Normally, I would not condone the destruction of something so ancient. But such a thing should never have survived this long.
Wait, the curse of the vase is that it makes people obsessed with it, which makes sense because Wilhelmina, she became obsessed with the curse of the vase. She became obsessed with the vase. Then she disappeared with it. Right. Okay, so yes, the vase makes people obsessed with it. Well, I mean, if you're Egyptian telling me to get rid of one of your people's ancient relics, then by all means.
Leave nothing but powder and dust.
Find where to play the melody. Suitable to play the tune. Right, okay. I mean, is it like a piano or a piano piece? Okay. In regards to researching about Irish mythology, I'm gonna go through these books one more time, but I do think I'm supposed to talk to someone about it because I can't there's nothing I can read about the sorry, I had to look at the pronunciation again. The Tir na Nog. There's nothing I can do like research when there's nothing in the book about it, but I'll be back. Okay, I've not talked about the Tir na Nog with literally any of the 4 people I can talk about it with, okay? I think that's where I'm getting stuck at. I'm also going to go through every evidence piece that we have that I can look at because, recall I didn't realize that one of the notes we found told me the, key that we needed to get into the hidden passageway which led to the, bathhouse. And I only found that because I was bothering to go through my notes again. So I'm gonna go through the notes once more. And then I'll be back and we will go talk to Miss Barbosa. Okay, while we're in the library, I do also want to ask about the marriage, the talk they were having.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
With the Cahal. I just wanted to apologize, Miss McLeod, for walking in on you and Mr. O'Meara. It wasn't my intention. Oh, no, it was a stupid idea, really. In all my haste to find a suitor, I should have known better. If you forgive me for saying so, miss, you seem a very talented young woman, one with her whole life ahead of her. Why the rush? I have to, Mr. Ward. If I don't, then Miss who? It doesn't matter. What matters is I must. Is that a heather you have pinned in your hair, Miss McLeod? It is white Scottish heather. It's supposed to be for good luck. When I was a wee girl, I learning to live with my sight. It was braided into my hair to calm me after a bad vision. I guess it stuck. So the Quinn family have a curse on them. What's it supposed to do? Well, I didn't ask, but I think there must have been a Quinn, like quarantine, in our circles at least once before, because it's not an unknown quantity. From what I've heard, you're supposed to drive them to early graves. The means, I don't know, but I've heard of illness, accident, murder. I've no doubt Miss Quinn has overcome some odds to be here in the first place. Poor darling. Do you happen to know if there are a lot of deaths in the Quinn family? Do I? Of course. The whole family is cursed. There's not many of them left at all, I hear. Miss Quinn might be one of the last. And her 2 younger sisters. I don't know the specifics of the curse, but I know it to be true. Bad luck like that doesn't come about naturally. The poor dear. Okay, just out of curiosity, would Mrs. Lau be your chaperone? She is. I needed someone to vouch that I'm staying out of trouble. I admit she's my friend before she's my chaperone, but really that's all the better for having to keep each other's company for so long. She's a darling for accompanying me in the first place. This is much more my sort of event than hers. How would that be, miss? Oh, Victoria isn't so much for mysticism. She's more interested in the sciences, but, well, I'm making to the mystics.
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Right, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Alright. Where is Miss Barbosa? Or more importantly, isn't where I meant to leave from. Let's go to the bar. I can talk to, Seamus, is his name? Right, I can talk to him about, where I can listen to a recording of this thing Miss Hisham gave us.
Sir.
Can actually ask you about a lot, can't I? But first this. Mr. Shum told me about this melody she's heard. You're looking for somewhere to practice. There's usually a piano in the drawing room, but we moved it downstairs so you'd have somewhere to host your talks. Didn't work anyway. I found a nice one in storage this week though, but that's not much use to you, is it? No, it's really not. Oh, I didn't know I could talk to Mr. Shum about her. Alright. It's quite the portrait they have up of Lady Wilhelmina Blake, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? You haven't heard the story, sir. She just ran off one day, soon after getting back from Egypt, never to be seen again. Can't blame her. I'd say once you get a taste of the outside world, it's hard to come back to this. Somebody dropped this note. Do you recognize the symbol so I can return it? No. What do they... Actually, I do recognize the... Huh? Please, put that away. It's messing with my stomach. I think I can talk to you about some stuff, actually. Yes, this. Do you know anything about the Tir na Nog? I'll assume that you know it's the old Irish afterlife, as such, or since you are a Catholic, our version of heaven. I say "our" as Irish people, but also, this is what I believe in, so do take what I say with a grain of salt. There are many things to separate it from heaven, of course. I think the most significant is its accessibility. Catholics have to die to get to heaven, but we pagans can find a way to the other world by less final means. It's not a truly physical place, of course, and defies physical rules. You can access it via the sea or via passageways on the land. Once mankind learns to fly, and mark my words, we will, we may find gateways up there too. I can't recall quite which, but some faiths took the idea of heaven as up there very literally. Crossover between birds and angels, etc., etc. I have even experimented with entering it via the dream space, but I digress. To be clear, I'm not talking mythologically here. Yes, there are stories of that. Young Olsen of the Fianna went and came back hundreds of years later, of course. But we, you and I, can hop on horses and get to a passageway by the day's end, and it would need to be days in for they are stronger at night. Or if Fia's right, this is a place of power, then we could remove the need for horses entirely. I've gotten close to the threshold to the other world a few times. It's part of my training. But going there and coming back are not the same thing, so I've only gotten close, and that was enough for me. Actually gave us enough information, perhaps? Look under the cover of darkness. It's believed by some that Blake Manor, or the land it sits on, is a place of ancient power. Fascinating. Okay. Alright, 6 minutes left to kill. Nowhere close to finding out anything about codes for anything. Let's see who's in the lobby. Oh, yes, I needed to talk to you anyway.
More questions?
More questions?
Well, I thought this might be useful to you, miss. It's research of the O'Connor family. I notice it bears the same crest as your brooch.
Didn't even put that connection together. I'm so glad the game did that for me, because I would not have had.
What? But this is... There's so much detail here. Where did you get this?
It's Miss Quinn's work. She's been researching the O'Connor family for a ritual she wants to conduct.
Can I have this, please? I need it.
The woman she's focused on, a Biddy Eve O'Connor, had a son who emigrated. I was hoping you would check the date of his departure against that of your father.
Shay O'Connor.
Yes, they line up. But his name is Seamus O'Connor, not Shay. A cousin, maybe.
Hang on, I can't believe I didn't make the connection before now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Used as a shorthand for Seamus.
Makes sense, yeah. Shay, Seamus.
So I have been looking for the wrong name?
Oh my god, I'm Seamus.
It is possible. Or we may have the wrong man altogether.
I feel like during March I should change my channel name to just Chill Seamus.
So, this doesn't mean...
No, it does not. But Miss Quinn says her ritual is a matter of life and death, and that she requires an item from that family. Which, it turns out, may be your family. So, do you think she might borrow that brooch of yours for her purpose? If she is right, it would not only help her, but also confirm we have the right man.
Right, it'll help you at the same
How
time.
can I refuse?
Okay,
Come,
period.
let us find the Queen woman.
Not the Quinn woman.
Thank you, Miss Barbosa. This could well save the lives of the last people that truly matter to me.
I do not understand how being in a bathroom with two strangers is helping, but I'm eager to learn.
And I appreciate it. All right. One more time. Hear me, Biddy Eve O'Connor. I call you from beyond the grave. Hear me, child of the family you damned. Hear me, so that we may bury all this grief.
Santo Cristo, fantasma.
Are you Biddy Eve O'Connor? The same Biddy Eve O'Connor that cursed Fionn Quinn and his descendants?
Oh snap.
Good. My name is Quarantine Quinn. I am of the third generation of the Quinn family since Fionn Quinn, and now one of the three of us that remain. It is myself and my two sisters. The people that wronged you, and they did wrong you, I will not deny it. They're long since dead by your curse.
Now how did those people wrong Biddy? Like, what's the tea regarding that?
My ancestors sinned against you, but we did not. For the sake of my life, for my dear sisters' lives, I implore you to release us from your curse.
And if not, I got your great-great-granddaughter right beside me, so don't get it twisted, because I'm not afraid to curse her too. Curse for a curse keeps the world blind. Or would this be her... No, this would be her grandmother, right? Barbosa, because her father. And then, okay, so... I got your granddaughter next to me.
Would you consider this? Now the man who hurt you so is dead. Excellent. All right. Let me think. Do you require your bones to be laid to rest?
What does that mean?
She only got 2 chances to get this
If
right.
too many candles blow out, the ritual will be over, spent, and I will have lost my chance. My family will be doomed.
Oh,
Do you have some unfinished business here that I could see to on your behalf?
Who?
how many candles are too many?
I don't know, but I don't like the chances. The spell is already failing. I don't think it will survive another wrong question. Another extinguished candle.
Please don't let me decide.
What did your ancestors do to deserve all this?
They betrayed their fellow Catholics to the crown, and then they took the land.
Oh.
Oh, maybe.
They betrayed their fellow Catholics to the crown, and then they took all the land. Like the Milcian people? Or was it the Giants? I don't remember which one, but the one group of people, they were like, okay, we'll split up the land 50-50, and then the other group of people, they were like, okay, we want to take top side, so you go to the underground.
Biddy O'Connor, you would have me relinquish my claim on that land, the money from it. Oh, why didn't I see it? Miss Barbosa, Inez.
Oh, she's pointing at her. I just realized that.
The money we made from it.
What?
It was ill-got. It shouldn't be ours. And if it will satisfy Biddy O'Connor for her descendant to have it, will you take it? Please.
You are serious?
Take the land and the money.
Yes. I will accept it.
Biddy Eve O'Connor, from the bottom of my heart, I offer you my deepest apologies for all the wrong done to you. And my promise. The Quinn fortune will go to Inez Barbosa. She can do with it as she likes. I will relinquish every acre and every penny of it immediately.
She is serious about this curse, y'all.
On my honor
Jesus.
and my life. And if that's all that need be said, then I bid you goodbye, Biddy O'Connor, and thank you. May you rest in peace. Come, Miss Barbosa. We'll go to the telegraph room and send word to my lawyers so they can get the paperwork in order.
Lead the way, I suppose.
You'll be needed too, Mr. Ward. To witness. Come along, would you?
They just love to just drag me round and round in place. Pick and pull, drag and drag and drag.
I know this
They
is
love
a
it.
seance, but I did not expect to see a ghost quite so close.
And to get land all of a sudden.
And for her to be my grandmother.
Yes. I am sure it is a lot to take in. But look, that hardly matters now. I'm going to write to my solicitor and have him prepare everything for you. All we will need then is to get the deeds to you. Now, you sign here to prove you accepted them. Then you here, Mr. Ward, as witness.
Godspeed.
So you are serious? It was not a lie to trick the spirit.
Well, completely and utterly serious, Miss Barbosa. One does not trick ghosts and come off the better for it.
Inez. Just call me Inez. All this? It's hard to comprehend.
Well, you have the rest of your life to get your head around it, Inez. And now, so do I. And if I am to call you that, then you must call me Quarantine. I've always hated Miss Quinn.
If you say so, Quarantine. Plenty of time to get familiar now, yes?
Isn't there just? But you know, I think I am done with summoning the damned. I'm going to skip the séance and
Let's
do something I've not
go.
done for some time. Think about the future.
And go outside and get some fresh air. Your work here is done.
Very good. And I now have my father's real name. Séamus O'Connor. As much as I value the lands and wealth, that is the real treasure in all of this.
That mystery solved. Miss Quinn would no longer be attending the seance. Miss Quinn has removed the generational curse on her family by returning their lands and wealth to those they wronged. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes.
More questions?
Form hypothesis. What hypothesis is there to already know? Inez Barbosa's goal is to blank a blank in her blank now that her blank has blank. Okay. Start a new life in her father's homeland now that her old life has gone up in flames. Yes, because she's wanted back home.
Miss Barbosa came here to outrun her criminal records and start a new life in her father's homeland. I should find and confront her about this.
What is there to confront anymore? Your goal is to start a new life. It's like I'm accusing her of a bad thing. I mean, yes, she did something bad in her oath, but also didn't she murder them because they like kidnapped her because they were like kidnapping slaves and stuff?
Well, yes, that's about it.
She's literally doing that Ariana Grande, and what of it? Like, hello?
And I think that appears to be going well for me. Yes?
Right, like...
Still, I have learned much about the summoning of ghosts. And I have my father's name now.
Or does Ariana Grande say, and what about it? I don't remember what she says, but I would have entered in the meme by now.
Do you think I could see him somehow?
Oh yeah, you can do the spirit camera. Right, yeah, okay. A lot's happening at once here. We're solving so many things. Okay, so I imagine I need to go talk to what's-his-face then first?
Mr. Ward.
Is there a way for her to see her dead father's face?
Miss Barbosa is after a photograph of her late father. Do you know how I might be able to get something like that?
You're looking for spirit photography there. And it just so happens, I might well be able to help you. I will need her father's name to summon him for the photograph.
Seamus
I have
O'Connor.
it already. His name was Séamus Shea O'Connor.
Séamus O'Connor? All right then. Why don't we find Miss Barbosa and go get set up? Now, you need to hold still. Very still, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
She's serving face.
I think it turned out quite well. How do you like it?
I love it.
It's generally understood that the clearer an image one attains, and the closer the spirit is to the subject, the more present they are. Which is to say, your father seems to be watching over you.
Oh, thank you for this. Really.
You're most welcome, Miss Barbosa. Sincerely. I'll develop another copy for you, just in case something happens to the first one.
Sweet.
You don't have to do that.
Nonsense. It's no trouble. I'll get it to you just as soon as I'm able.
You know, it's been a good hour for Miss Barbosa. All thanks to me.
Your father's name.
Found her father's
I take it he
name.
was
Got
Irish?
to see a picture of him. His spirit, at least. Got land and wealth all within literally 5 minutes.
He was. That's how I came to be here.
And how do you find it now you're here?
It would be hard to explain how much this magic house has done for me this day. And now that I have this image, I feel no desire to attend this seance. What a strange relief that gives me.
Let's go! Alright, mystery solved. Miss Barbosa will no longer be attending the seance. With her father's name, picture, and ownership of his old land, Okay, so we couldn't have did this without the ownership. That's why they happened right after each other. Okay, cool. Which makes sense because we didn't know the name until we had to do the whole quarantine thing anyway. So, Miss Barbosa's new start is ready to begin. I like how they're, like, intertwined with each other. And then reparations, mystery solved, Miss Quinn and Miss Barbosa. I wonder if I've gathered enough back. You haven't. Please, Declan. Alright. What to do in 4 minutes? I was hoping I could find Miss Joyce somewhere, maybe. What's next for her now that it's laid to rest? Do I really care? What's the importance of the reflection? I haven't done it for any of them, actually. Miss Darcy. Whoa, you scared the life out of me, but I do need to talk to you, actually.
Yes, my child?
Hello, Father. My name is Declan Ward.
Have I talked to you before?
Only just arrived. I just wanted to say hello.
Very good.
We did talk in the bathroom.
You want my name? Of course. Father Lorcan Sinnott.
Good to meet you, Father.
Oh, Senate. There's no no.
I am sure.
I'm surprised to see a Catholic priest at a seance.
I'm sorry, did we not talk to him at the bar like 2 hours ago?
Is that so? Worried for my eternal soul, are you? That I should
Or did I just analyze
so
you? I think I just
blasphemous.
analyzed him.
Worry not, dear child. The church keeps an eye on all such things. It is good for us to know what secrets these events uncover, what secrets these old houses hold.
It sounds like it is painful for him to speak. Alright, I only have time for 4 questions. What is your timetable? Because I'm going to have to come back to ask you for more questions. Has anything piqued your interest this Saturday? Alright. I wish I had known that Marquez was talking at 11 a.m. or else I would have talked to him, but otherwise I intend to check out the rot. Rot? Others call it history. It is inevitable in old houses like this, bewitching. I shall spend the day perusing the grounds, Let us see what story this rot tells. Perhaps something there can inform my sermon tomorrow morning. That is in the drawing room at 12 p.m. Should you seek some exaltment. As for Sunday... Right, today's Saturday. This has already happened. With my mass done, I think I should rest a while. Then Mr. Coventry is talking about the region's history, and I plan to be there. And there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m., perhaps a slightly pagan tradition, but a harmless one. I think I shall attend. Other than that, I will spend the day blessing the halls before the seance at 9 p.m. I bless the rain down in Africa. So let's talk about the Black Iron Prison. Isn't that the thing where the people think that everyone believes in the wrong god because the real god wouldn't allow bad stuff to happen? And yeah, it was something like that. I remember reading that. Let's ask about the notes. This. And the bridge game. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday, Father? No, I arrived the following day. Okay. Father, I found these symbols and was wondering if you knew what they might mean. Those are alchemical symbols, used in theory to unlock the fundamental nature of the universe. Okay, and then tell me about this note. I found this note outside your door, Father. It doesn't mean anything to you. I'm afraid I cannot make out much of it. Hopefully whoever sent it will follow up on more comprehensible means.
Well, I'll take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
It's now time for the ball. Ooh wee, baby, let's have some fun at the ball. It's getting late. I should return to my room and freshen up for the ball. I can pick up my investigations once it's over. Oh. So I can't talk to anyone during the ball?
Okay, I'm ready. Well, how do I look?
I don't know, how do I look? I wish I could see.
You clean up well, Declan?
The game wanted me to waste time.
I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to come here. There's something very wrong with Blake Manor, and it seems Miss Dean's disappearance is only a small part of it. Do I continue? So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality.
I'm starting to think I should ask for more money. I'm getting paid to solve Miss Dean's disappearance. However, I've been doing everything but that.
A deposit that will keep me ticking over until the end of next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Dean and this cadre of magicians. To whatever hell.
Like I'm being a therapist right now. I'm reuniting families. I'm lifting curses. I'm summoning angels, like you know, I'm figuring out frauds, right? I'm doing so much.
I need to see this straight. If not for Miss Dean, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here. And anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here. My soul is tarnished enough as it is.
Declan, can we do all this talking like before we go to bed?
Whatever's coming next.
All this reflection.
I pray I have the strength to face it. Well, I better get going.
Right.
At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
Because it's 9:16 and you over here wanting to have a sermon in the middle, in the mirror. Boy, if you don't have this talk after the ball, come on. We got things to do.
Ah, Mr. Ward, our final attendee.
No surprise, because he was up here having a little reflection moment in the autobiography introduction in the mirror.
I was delayed in getting ready.
Of course, sir. There's no need to excuse your time to us. This is, however, a masked ball, sir. If you have not brought your own, we can provide one.
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir.
Shut up, Seamus. Someone asked.
Sorry, Mr. Varney, sir. Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask, sir. And some champagne for the toast.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
My thanks.
Now, what in the...
Gentlemen, ladies.
I'm sorry?
Let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor. I am honored to have you at this event. It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and line. But it is also important to take some time and look backwards, not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my forebears. None of which would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work. Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boards, no automatic writing. A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice. Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life. Their transition into a state of unlife. What they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the known ghost spirits go. But that is for tomorrow, see?
See.
Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be trained, shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned.
That's assuming you're still alive come tomorrow.
Let us
Case in point.
the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us, and the start of a new world of deeper spiritual understanding.
There's no one to tell us no, or where to go, 'cause now I've found a whole new world. For now I've found a whole new world for you, unbelievable sights. Wonder by wonder.
Come, friends, let us raise our glasses.
And I drink to that, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cheers to the freaking weekend. I drink to that,
To Miss
yeah,
Mantovani.
yeah.
And to knowledge.
Oh. I was about to say, what's in this champagne? Hold on, I look good on that outfit though. I like the drip. I like the drip. So I imagine we wake up in our room tomorrow. Oh, or not. We're in a dream. And now gonna town, attend the masked ball. Did I really attend it?
What was in that drink?
Now what are they doing? Crow.
Have I been drugged?
It seems like
What is
it.
happening here?
This is grounds for a lawsuit.
They're listening. I can't let on that Hey, I know her.
Hey, I know her.
Hey, I know you.
Oh, the washerwoman.
Why do you keep doing that?
Wait. She shouldn't do that. That's not normal. What have they given me? No, Declan, you better have the finest lawyer back home in Dublin.
Contain the heart of a magician. I am convinced it is here. I can feel it now, calling me.
Are you Mr. Varley?
I can almost see it.
That might be the steps you took.
Sounds like his voice.
No! You don't understand!
That's totally Mr. Varley. You, I'm not too sure about. You, I couldn't put your voices again. Oh. I mean, I wanted to go back, but... Will they let me eventually make my way around to all of them? Sneaks.
You'll share them? Any roots you find?
I suppose I don't see a reason not to. Good evening. How are we finding the celebrations?
Who is with snakes? Ask about conversation.
What were you talking about?
Issues of enlightenment, liberty, the innate right of humankind to be free and see reality.
Are you Father Sano?
And to go where they want to go, both physically and ethereally.
Exactly.
Mr. Scarrett, you're one of the old men.
Me? I'm lucky it's not a crime in France.
Mr. Tristan.
It is looked down on. Me. I can love white shoe.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is a private conversation.
Forgive me.
This symbolism means something.
I am glad I am free of my husband.
Hello, Miss Darcy.
This is already too much. If he were here, I don't know if I would make it through this night.
Marquess.
Going to plan?
Marquess?
I believe so.
They're haunted, man.
Not really. I'm only providing the space. You would need to check with Miss Mantovani or the staff to be sure.
Of course, of course.
I hope if I go this way, it'll let me go back this way.
No, I've not had much luck here.
Mr. Dupre.
Who are you talking to? I think
The spirit. Personal matters.
Death is his
I
name.
think I'm going to throw up.
Here, take this. I think it's a vase or a hat.
Mr. Shaw? Or his Shaw? Want that to be the end. I was hoping we could go to the other ones, but it is what it is. What is happening here? Huh. Maybe it was all the same regardless. Whatever way you went, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. I can't save here. I was gonna reload to save and go the other way to see if it was different, but it is what it is. I need to stop. Can't let them get away. Am I in the basement? Where am I? Familiar voice.
Why did you let it happen?
Is that my brother?
I tried.
It burns! Please, put it out!
How? You're dead.
It burns! Please, put it out!
How?
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to help you. Sorry. A mask. Must have fallen off the kidnap victim. There's something stuck to the inside. A long red hair. Fia? He doesn't have the mask on anymore. The person is being kidnapped, or the kidnapper, or the kidnappee.
I can't let them get away.
I feel like they're walking. How fast are they walking? Carrying a body, too. Left, right, left, right.
There.
Oh. Nah, really interesting in that right now. Whoa. Anvil guy, hello.
Where did they... What on earth? The entity!
Oh, yes.
Towered over the kidnapper. Twice their size at least.
Me?
What is... Is that a portal of some kind?
Is this the portal I needed, though, to complete the dream thing?
Pointing at the portal. As if it wants me to go there, or wants to go itself, but cannot.
It's too big. Okay, Mr. Entity Man, sir. I will go inside the portal hole. No questions asked, sir. It was only just a dream. I told you we would get drugged and wake up in our bed. I maybe not finished that. It was on my mind. I maybe didn't finish it. 11 a.m. But like, it was like on my mind. I just maybe didn't finish it. The thought I had, at least. Alright, so a lot just happened.
Oh, my head. What did they give me?
Like, a lot just happened. Hypothesis unlocked. The chase. 4 evidence was found. We have a new hypothesis as well, the haunting. And we still have to act on something that I, for the life of me, can't remember. And then we have another mystery unlocked, the missing person.
Was any of last night real? It was clear I wasn't the only one who took something. Nor was I the only one caught by surprise. But it did seem to be part of the...
Oh yeah, someone was... The person, the cat, said they were about to throw up.
What's wrong with these people? I should go back over the chase in my mind. See if I can learn anything that could guide me onwards. That giant figure. The one that led Miss Dean through the grounds. It wanted to go through that portal but couldn't. Why?
Oh, and there's a letter on the ground. Let's see what clues we got. Yeah? Alright, act on you. Right, we still have to decipher a note. Like, it's very complex. The fight I need to talk to Mr. Toussaint about. Okay, let's look at the haunting. So, let's think. The manor is haunted by blank, whose name is blank, and they want to blank blank through blank. Okay, so the manor is haunted by a shadowy figure, whose name is... And they want to... And they pass the rope if there's a power through. Or he wants to save the portal through. Interesting, okay. So, there's a portal, which has something to do with Tier 9 which is otherworldly afterlife. And it's on the Tuatha, I think. And Tuatha, we just see Angel, which is the god you. And then there's the Milesians, or the Milesians, and the Tuatha, so God speaks. The Milesians were founders and settled in Ireland, and ancestors transferred captives, and they have rulers as well. The Fae were the race that lived alongside the community. And then you got old Irish gods, which were these two. Now, it's the Yaffy, right? You're the one. So the man is not a figure. His name is Akari Gasa. You know what? And what's the force of his power portal? Doesn't make sense. Okay. They want to escape. No. Or they want to return to his power portal. No. Okay. Or maybe they want to return to a Dana. Or the Tir Na Nog. Yes, okay. Alright. So I know what happened here.
Here, or is trapped here perhaps, and he wants to return home to Tir na Nog through a portal located somewhere on the manor's grounds. Has the Séance awoken it, or is it stopping
right,
him
the
from
Tir na
leaving?
Nog.
Or are the two events linked at all? And what would all of this have to do with Miss Dean?
The god, I gotta figure out how to say this again. Guivnu is trapped at the manor and wants to leave. Ghost Hunter, mystery solved. What is haunting Blake Manor? Tir na Nog is the home, the place, the location. The Tuatha Dana is just what the group were called. That's not a location though. That's why I didn't get that right at first. Okay, the chase. Okay, think crate hypothesis. I blink into blank as I blank a blank through the ballroom's blank. I descended into the catacombs as I chased a kidnapper through the ballroom's secret doorway. I know what happened here.
The culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests.
Or what
They
here?
used knowledge of a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. We lost them in the maze, not far from where Miss Dean's trail went cold, where I found the petals and the sigil. And all of this teach me anything useful?
They're very lucky they got everyone high. They have knowledge of the grounds. They weren't a guest and snuck in through the doorway. I mean, they do have knowledge of the grounds, no?
The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if they knew the grounds. Either from working here, knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Alright, mystery solved. The chase. There are many secrets hidden under the hotel. I should search the basement for more. Well, there's a delivery about to happen. The hangover. Mystery solved. What happened last night? Welp, in the words of Morgan Wallen, last night I let the liquor talk. Okay, okay, so we got a lot from that. 4 organized facts. They're able to write, they use magic in the kidnapping, they wear medium shoes, and they know the grounds or have maps. Delivery starts. Delivery ends at 2 p.m. We need to go to the stables for sure. As it is 11 a.m., there is Protestant service in the church happening. Someone's in the graveyard. Someone's at the church. Mr. Hunter is at the walled garden. This may be a good time to go to the stables if he's not actually there at the moment. Mr. Callaghan is at the stables. So is Seamus. That is very interesting to me. I do first and foremost really want to figure out what to do with the fight. We need to figure this out. The basement, okay. Okay. Like, I need to talk to... I still haven't rolled out Mr. Varley, I guess. But I also need to talk to Mr. Toussaint. And then, for sure, see if, like, Amira was actually praying. We do have a letter right here, but I am actually going to end this part here because I have to wake up early tomorrow. So... well, I can record for another 30 minutes. I just don't want to record and then we stop at like the middle of the day. I don't know, because I don't know how long an hour is gonna go. I've recorded for about an hour and 48 minutes anyway. And we only did like 2 hours in game time. So it's kind of like an hour of in-game time is actually an hour of my life. And the longer I record, the more I have to edit anyway. So it's probably for the best. I'll just end this here. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you all in the next part. And this is a good stopping point because it's a new day. It's day 3. So we can start fresh this day, not be in the middle of anything. Kind of like to start at the top of the hours instead of in the middle of them. But nonetheless, we will end this here and we will read the notes. I made note of the fact that the kidnapping chase scene, we picked up a mask with red hair. I made note of that. We also saw the box in Miss Mantovani's room we need to look at, and talk to Miss Joy to figure out if Mr. Varley really had a meeting. Then talk to Mr. Toussaint, obviously. Hopefully we can figure that out. And then there's some thieves in Mr. Varley's office and the stables, but I don't think we're anywhere close to finding out the finding out the codes for that. So yeah, but anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. It'll really help me out. And I will see you all in the next part. Goodbye.